Hello, how is everybody? A little for you. Our cards. Let's ask the angels, saints, and ancestors and spirit guides into our space for divine guidance, protection, and messages. Let's call in Archangel Michael to protect us from ill will through thought, word, or action. For our highest and greatest good, so be it. Okay. Now that I have ashes everywhere, let's shuffle a deck. Hope you guys have a killer weekend. Happy Friday, if this finds you on Friday. I am excited to do stuff around the house. All right, let's see what the message is for today for our highest and greatest good. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. High Priestess in the house. Tapping into that intuition, those spiritual gifts, that alignment. Tapping into that wisdom and knowledge. Okay, staying neutral in most situations. Knowing that you are good no matter what. Yep, knowing that you are good no matter what. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. Focusing on what you want to bring in. All right? Staying positive. You have 9 cups that are filled to the brim. And, you know, you clearly have plenty around you, right? So making sure that you don't overindulge either, right? Having that balance. Balance in all things. Queen of Swords. So this is air sign energy. This really talks about, you know, being sure of oneself, being able to balance the mind, body, soul, specifically the mind, because swords really talk about like the subconscious, thoughts, beliefs, communication, and you being able to be able to speak your mind when you need to and stand up for yourself. Then we have the 5 of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be called to speak up for yourself, for your boundaries, for your needs, for your wants, as it results to maybe a group, okay? I mean, it looks like this group is kind of like left out in the cold or abandoned or rejected, or there's something going on with this group. I feel like there might be some communication coming from someone representing a group. What is this group? Then we have the 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. All right, 8 of Swords really talks about like limiting beliefs and having them like, this is like mental instability. Okay, we have the Fool card. All right, so this is like you taking that leap of faith, knowing that you are good no matter what. You're always provided for regardless. What's this Fool card representing here? Yep, Judgment. Let's get some more cards. What is this about? Queen of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, the Fool, Judgment, and the Magician. And the Empress. All right, let's keep going. Let me make sure these all in the upright? Okay. Then we have the Ace of Wands. All right. 4 of Pentacles. All right. 10 of Wands. All right. 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Let's see if I can get some clarifiers. All right, so there's definitely been some self-evaluation going on, all right? And it has something to do with what people have done to a specific person, okay? What I'm picking up is that there was a lot of energy manipulation going on. And as a result, there's accountability. There's justice being served, even though justice isn't here. And this has to do with someone, did this to like a divine feminine energy or a divine masculine energy. I'm picking up divine feminine with the Empress here. And then we have the Ace of Wands. This really talks about like, what I'm getting is like, it's almost like stay to yourself while God handles it. Like protect your energy while God handles it. All right. Especially with the Hermit. The Hermit's like stay to oneself. And then we have the King of Swords. So this is like a form of protection. All right. And then we have like the 10 of Wands, which is a lot of burdens and obstacles. And then we have the 7 of Wands, which is also like divine protection and boundaries. And then we have 3 of Pentacles, which talks about like working with others. And then we have a Page of Cups, which is kind of like that apology energy. And then we have the Star. So this talks about someone who's a healer. All right. Someone who has that light of God. Okay. And I think somebody thought that they could get away with what they did. And what they did was against a healer of some kind, a light worker. So that's what I'm picking up. Yeah. You might be receiving information through music. It says I communicate through music. What are you trying to tell us today, Spirit? Just to mind our own business? Yeah, because somebody wants to reconcile. All right? It's like a red flag energy. Like heads up. But they are a spiritual hater, right? Again, them working with other people to go against you. It's like fuck around and find out energy. All right? I feel like they fucked around and now they're finding out. Okay? That's what I'm picking up. This isn't for everybody, okay? So if this comes across it may not be for you. So only take what resonates. This is not for everybody. Yeah, because this is for the Earth Angels, all right? This is for the light workers. And this landed over the Hermit specifically, okay? So this talks about a spiritual journey for an Earth Angel. Yeah. You know, that's why you're dealing with a spiritual hater. Obviously, they don't want this Earth Angel to be able to work on their mission. What do we have over here? Yeah. All right. Redirect your thoughts, positive thinking. So transmuting the energy that these people are sending you into the light of God. And then we have, remember how I said, let God handle it? Look what landed over there. Ace of Wands, God's wrath and judgment. All right. Looks kind of similar, doesn't it? Like a lightning bolt. Yeah. All right. And then we have, right now with the Fool card, you're being guided towards your destined path and purpose. Okay. So look at this situation as it was like initiation for you. Yeah. You're releasing your karmic debt. And so this is so that you can be free. All right. And continue on your ascension path and journey, because you do have a special mission here. Yeah, they want you to make sure that you're cleansing your energy. All right. This has something to do with like grounding yourself, earth sign energy. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right, let me put this here, releasing karmic debt. And then we have take a spiritual bath. And then I'm going to keep the God's wrath and judgment over the Ace of Wands because I feel like that is relevant. And then I have the 4 of Pentacles and the Hermit, which, you know, speaks to the Earth Angel energy. And then I have someone trying to come back around. That's not for everybody. And then I have the spiritual hater over by the 7 of Wands here. All right, I don't know if you can see this. All right. So protecting your energy. All right, so what else do we need to know here? What is the 5 of Pentacles energy? Can you clarify that? Oh, someone got left out in the cold, and it might be a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Someone might be homeless. Someone might have lost a job. Yeah, someone might have lost a job. And that's why they're out in the cold here with the Five of Pentacles. Like, Pentacles is like the material realm. So yeah, they're like in a place of loss. Okay, so it could be a water sign that's experiencing that. Doesn't have to be though. Yeah, what do I have here? Divine protection, Archangel Michael, from a fire sign, potentially. Maybe the fire sign is the spiritual hater or the one that's sending you dark magic. And then we have air sign energy. All right, so we have all signs present on the table. So we have water, earth, air, fire. All right. Yeah. What is this? Confirming, when you are seeing these signs and symbols and synchronicities and signs in nature, they're really asking that you pay attention to them. Okay. There's definitely a lot of like addictions going on, that I feel like this group of people, are dealing with. We're talking about alcohol, drugs, sex, gambling, and like money addictions. What else do we need to know here? Ooh, this flipped upside down. Black sheep, outcast. Okay. Believe in miracles. A miracle will soon happen in your life. I feel like that's like the Three of Wands energy, right? And then after that, we have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, do you see these cards? All right. There's a reason why I was directed over to the bottom of the deck there. Let's see. Talk to your spirit guides, your ancestors, and the saints. I hope that you guys are working really hard on like releasing this energy, right? Yeah, I feel like the energy that's being left out in the cold right now will be experiencing the dark night of the soul, okay? Yeah. Okay. And an ego death to go with that dark night of the soul. All right, I'm going to put this deck down. And we're going to do another deck. What else do we need to know about the spirit? I feel like there's a lot going on here. This is why they're really, you know, kind of guiding you to keep your energy to yourself, protect your energy. I don't even know if just to shuffle these. I guess we'll just. All right. All right, spirit. We have the sun upside down, extreme unhappiness. You know, this is not like, this is like spiritual hater energy, okay, with the sun upside down. This also talks about negative energy. This talks about like, you know, a lot of misunderstandings, misconceptions, lack of clarity, all of that, okay? Thank you, spirit. I have negative energy closing out here. What I'm getting is like, they're trying to tell you that like, there's nothing you need to do. You just need to stay to yourself and protect your energy at this time while the divine handles it. Yeah, look, the Hermit, confirming that. Confirming that they want you to go within, okay? Keeping to oneself, going within for guidance, okay? They're like, let us handle it. This is what we do. Yeah, Empress energy, divine feminine. You sit back, relax, let them take care of it. The Empress does not chase, she attracts. She sits back and lets people do what they're supposed to do. All right? Yep, and then we hear it confirming again, another deck. This is like the third deck. Four of Pentacles. Protect your energy, okay? Don't let everybody know what's going on with you. Yeah, and then we have the Five of Pentacles again. All right, because people are feeling some kind of way. All right, people are experiencing loss right now. You are being protected and moved to calmer waters. Okay, peace will be restored in your life. And so, you know, people are not happy about that. All right, yeah, and then we have the Star and the Eight of Cups. Okay, they came out together. All right, you walking away from things that no longer serve you, you leaving things that did not pan out for you in the past, and, you know, choosing yourself and choosing your healing path. Okay, yeah, all right. It's almost like people are upset that you chose yourself, right? And you released them. Yeah, Queen of Swords. You chose yourself and you released them. You cut these people out of your life and they are resentful. And so I think they went above and beyond to try to affect your happiness, your wishes, your life, whether it's energetically or if they hired a practitioner. All right, they did the most because they don't want you to heal. They don't want you to have a life without them. All right. They want you to be as miserable as they are, because misery loves company. But you're an earth angel, okay? And it didn't work on you. And that's what they're even more pissed off about, because whatever they did to you just got returned back to them. Like, you alchemized it. You alchemized what they sent you. You took the negative energy and created it into positive energy. And that even pisses them off more. That's that spiritual hater energy. All right? Yeah. Yeah, because you're the freaking high priestess or high priest. I feel like they did not know who they were dealing with. I feel like their shenanigans might have worked on people in the past that they have dealt with. But I think they underestimated you. And I feel like you use this opportunity to really embrace your skills and step into your divine purpose. I feel like the divine used this experience. It might have been destined, fated, for you to be that star, for you to be that earth angel and step into your power. Of course they're pissed off that you were able to accomplish this. This is something that they would never foresee possible. They would never think that you were capable of doing this. And so they watch you like a hawk. All right. They're like, did what I send to her work? What is she doing now? How is she doing this? How is he doing this? Yeah, look, Knight of Swords. They're like, holy shit. Yeah, and then we have the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Look, you see these people in the background? This person's like looking behind their back to see if these people are watching and paying attention to what the fuck they're up to. You know who sees you? You know who sees your ass? God. God sees you. The divine sees you. This high priestess sees you. This high priest sees you. Yeah, look. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Nobody wants to work with them anymore. Okay? Nobody wants to deal with them anymore, because in the upright, this means working together as a group, learning from each other, collaborating, commitments, right? Nobody wants anything to do with this person anymore. Yeah. It's almost like this person wants to come rushing in and they're like, don't do it. They're like, don't do it. Leave that person alone. We don't want anything to do with it. Let me have the Ace of Pentacles. They want to come towards you because they know you are blessed. They now know that you were the blessing the whole freaking time. And that's why they want to rush in. But they don't want to offer anything true as far as a connection. They just want the option to take your energy and this blessing from you. It's almost like they want to disguise it, like, you know, it's like a false offer, a false commitment is what this is. All right, so heed that red flag, right? We saw earlier, reconciliation, watch for red flags. If anyone from the past is coming back and doing any kind of thing, like I did a reading the other day for someone, and someone who they haven't been in touch with in a really long time, and I was picking up narcissistic energy. The person called and just played music and didn't even have a conversation with this person. This is like the shit I'm talking about. Like, be careful, all right? If you have past energy and they're reaching back out, make sure you block them. Block that shit. Yeah, this person wants to rush in and give you a false offer. It's not for everybody though. Yeah, look. Look at the 7 of Cups. Illusions. They're delusional. They're delusional, thinking that they can play with you. Okay? This is somebody who's confused. Doesn't know what they want. Entertains many options because that's what makes them feel good. It feeds their ego. Okay? Remember earlier we got ego death? Yeah. All right. All right. Like, is that what that is? Like, yep. Okay. What else do we need to know? King of Wands. Is this an upright? Tell me what's this King of Wands and a Knight of Cups. Okay. Whose energy is this? Then we have a Knight of Wands. We have a King and 2 Knights. And they're looking in different directions. Like the Knight of Wands is looking straight. The Knight of Cups is looking this way, and he's looking straight, and he's holding up a cup. The Knight of Wands is kind of cockeyed. And he's like so infatuated with his wand that he's like, even his horse is like, doo-doo-doo, like, where are we going, buddy? Like, I'm a little erratic. I feel like this energy speaks to the fact of the 7 of Cups, all right? What I'm getting is that this energy, here, I'll show you all the cards here. You can kind of see what I'm talking about. See how this is the Knight of Wands. See how like the horse is all like kind of like messed up and kind of going in like a sporadic direction, and it doesn't seem very stable. It seems kind of like, you know, impulsive would be the word I would use. And then the Knight of Cups is someone who's like coming in with an offer of emotion, but even then it's kind of like immature-ish. And then we have the King of Wands, which is somebody who's sitting there very confident, like, my shit don't stink, like I'm the jam, you know what I mean? But are you really the jam? Like, I feel like this is like falsehood, like pretending to be something that you're not. All right, this is what I'm getting. I feel like somebody talks up a game but can't back it up. All right. And that's the reason why they entertain many options. Okay, so it's almost like if somebody finds out who they truly are, then they have to jump to the next person because they're like, they got no game anymore. They got no way of manipulating this person anymore because they got found out, right? They found out like your shit does stink, like your shit's dirty and it stinks. That's what I'm picking up here. This is like false energy, falseness, emotional manipulation, narcissistic. Like I'm picking up like, it's almost like it's almost like they may offer a little bit of emotion, but really what they want to do is just be intimate and that's it, and then get out, because this is impulsive energy, right? And I also am picking up the King of Wands. Like the King of Wands also talks about like ambition, and it's because it's almost like appearances. It's about like it makes them look good. Like they it's like they're looking for the right option who is going to make them look the best. It's like appearances, right? Yeah, because the King of Wands is literally staring at the Seven of Cups. Look at, he's like, which one makes me look the best? Because I don't feel good enough about myself. So I need attention from other people. All right, that's that ego, right? Well, damn, I never really went into that kind of conversation. Yeah, oh my God, and then we have the devil, really? I can't. Oh, and this is that, you know, addictions, all right? Addiction to the flesh, sex addiction, all right? That's what these options are, all right? This person is feeding the flesh, sex addiction, all right? Yeah. Weak moral compass, unethical behavior, all of that. So that is confirming because I was like, I was like gonna ask, I was like, am I picking up the right energy regarding the King of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Wands? And they're like, yes. And then they gave me the devil. All right, so these people are, you know, attached. All right, this is like creating demonic attachments to many. All right, so that is why you need to be very careful about who this person is and letting them back into your life, right? Because they don't come without a shit ton of burdens, all right? And you don't know what they're going to bring to the table. But what they do bring is a shitstorm, all right? And you've been guided away from the shitstorm for a reason. You're being protected from the shitstorm for a reason, right? You're being protected from the shitstorm for a reason. So heed the warnings. Heed the warning. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. Cycles in life, right? Everything changes and this too shall pass. Like this is like the karmic wheel, right? The wheel is in motion, all right? These people are experiencing exactly what they put out there, all right? It's coming back to them. We saw judgment earlier. You know, so just know that like you've learned your lesson and you have done healing and you've been working on yourself, okay? Now you know better, right? You've learned something new. You've gained a new perspective, right? And now it's their turn. It's their turn on the wheel. And you want to get off the wheel. I'm being like facetious, but you want to get off this. You don't want to be part of their lesson. You already learned what you needed to learn. So let them experience what they need to experience, okay? Which is the dark night of the soul and an ego death, all right? I feel like that's the end of the reading here. Yeah, that's it. Okay? You don't need to experience that aspect of their lesson. That is for them and only for them, all right? I hope this was helpful. I hope this gave you guys some perspective. If you are getting contacted or energetically picking up energy from the past, this is why. It's because they are going through very difficult lessons and difficult experiences and are being called to do that self-reflection. And they very well could be fighting it tooth and nail. And just know that like the energy that they're fighting with is no joke, all right? So stay to yourself, all right? Stay to yourself. You don't need to hear from them. You don't need any truth from them. You don't need shit from them, all right? All right. Take care, y'all.